with all the looting flare-ups taking place across Gauteng. And Pretoria last week was, of course, the hive of activity after a taxi driver was killed. So we're keeping an eye on developments there as well. Reporters going through the most at the moment, but doing a sterling job. And we also keeping an eye on those developments in Pretoria. And we cross now to our reporter, Molemo Wa Ohne, right now. And she is in Marabastad. Molemo, good morning. And if you could just give us a sense of what is happening in Marabastad today.
Good morning. Well, we are back in Marabastad this morning. As you know, that last night there were shacks that were burnt here just behind me, where some of the foreign nationals are staying. That's following the incidents of looting and burnings that have been happening here in Pretoria since last week, as taxi drivers were registering their dissatisfaction about some illegal foreign nationals who are peddling drugs in the city, of which are now or have destroyed a lot of young people. So yesterday they actually decided to further their protest action after the burial of one of their own on Sunday. But just to hear more on what happened overnight, I'm with some of the ladies who are staying behind me here, where the shacks were burnt last night. Ladies, good morning. If you can just tell us as to how were you able to face the night last night?
Okay, last night we sleep nice because we were escorting with Metropolis. Some of the guys come with blankets and food. Just for last night we were very better. We don't know about today.
So they also promised to bring you some shelter tents or to remove you here. Didn't you want to move this place, or what has happened?
Yeah, they promised us, but they said not now, because now people, they are still fighting. Said when the war is finished, they'll come with the tents again to give us.
And you, my sister, how has it been for you sleeping here after your shack was set alight yesterday?
I'm sleeping at my house. This sister is firing a house. My husband is sick, is there. Yesterday he's fighting taxi drivers.
So what are some of your belongings that you've lost?
No, nothing.
What
are some of the belongings that you've lost?
Okay,
look at me.
As we lost a baby, but we find the inside the shacks was burnt. And the clothes for the kids and blankets and everything, our documents, because we are foreigners. That's why we lost everything. But me and better, I lost some of my blankets. I have them, but some of them they already lost.
And what has happened about the kids who are supposed to be going to school this morning?
Oh, they didn't go to school because they banned their uniform, everything. They banned our babies' clothes, our uniforms, babies. They didn't go to school. You can see they are sleeping here. They are now school. They don't have shoes. They are walking with food. You can see even this one. We don't have anything, and they still want to fight with us because of drugs, and us, we are not smoking.
All right, that's it from the ladies here telling us about how they fared throughout the night. They've lost some of their belongings, and they say they don't know what today will bring for them. Back to the studio.
Well, thank you so much, Molemo, out in Marabastad.